Well, here we go.
Here we are. Hello.
We are here. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see you here in chat. We got folks hanging out on Twitch, on YouTube. Is our one Mixer follower here? I think so. I see someone.
Let me just double check because we gotta pay attention to our. Oh, now I gotta mute my computer.
J. Carmichael 1966. What's up from Mixer? Good to see everyone. This is Playfulverse, where this isn't a release. We're not putting out anything new into the game right now. We're just hanging out, gonna go check out some cool builds. We went and asked folks. There's a Playfulverse Discord, and we asked those. We put a forum thread on the forums. Just find out what's cool, what should we check out, and then we're gonna go do it.
My name's Playful David. I will be hanging out on chat, making sure I call out as many questions as I can. And then
my name is Stephen Hurd, aka Brainsloth. I'll be driving here. We're going to go check out some worlds, hop in, and see what's doing. So
do we want to talk first about the Battle of the Blocks?
Oh, we do. And so we were going to do something ambitious here, which is add an image on the fly to our stream. Let's see how good I am. We're doing this.
We're doing this.
So why don't you, while I do this, why don't you give a little context of what we're talking about?
So we did Block Madness back in March, where we, and there it is, you guys voted on a whole bunch of blocks to pick one block that would get made into slabs, slopes, stairs, and corners. And so we did one just this past week. You all voted on whether you'd want goo or Lumite to become to have variants for the slab, slopes, stairs, corners, and guess what? Everyone voted resoundingly. Well, not everyone, but most people resoundingly voted for Lumite.
That's exactly right. I'm going to go ahead and hide this. So this is the cool, fun kind of boxing poster style image that we used to share. Used to announce the event, and this is something we want to keep doing because I was commenting to someone on our Facebook, and they had a very understandable comment, which is, "Why are you even asking us? We just want all the shapes, of course, duh." And so, But it turns out that these take a little bit of, sometimes it needs a little artist touch up. There's a lot of, it takes a non-zero amount of time and resources to put these into the game. And so given that we're going to have to release them just over time, why not include the community, get everyone's vote on which one would you like to see next. And so we'll continue to do this. Pick sets, as long as y'all like it, as long as it seems fun. Pick some sets of blocks that we think are ready to go, and then have y'all pick which one should be put into the game next. And so you were saying that Lumite wall, and so that's that rare recipe that I think it drops from Thing, maybe when you're farming your pet thing, or maybe even in some of those corruption layer treasure chests. It's a Lumite wall. There's a regular, a light, and a dark, and that was the set that beat out Block of Goo, those 3 colors, to win and earn variants in an upcoming.
Still don't know why you guys didn't pick Goo. I was really rooting for Goo. I would have voted for it more than once, but they caught on to me with my IP address.
Yeah, you got the police came and visited you.
Yeah, it was bad. I had to go to court.
So
Creativerse court.
We were actually surprised when we were putting this event together. The prevailing wisdom was like, of course Goo is gonna win. It's Goo. It's so bright and bouncy and fun.
We totally thought that like our designer was like, oh, Goo's gonna win. We should just start working on them now.
Yep. But hey, y'all surprised us, and this is why we do a contest. We want to put out next the set of blocks that y'all want the most. And turns out Lumite Wall was a runaway victor there. So why don't we, while we're hanging out here, I'm going to go ahead and switch into the game.
Let's do it.
I'm going to be starting in the world called Playfulverse. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Thank you. Nice pan move there. This is the original Playfulverse created by Brainsloth. There are 4 other Playfulverses now. I think they're called like Playfulverse 5, 6, 7, 8, named after the different map templates that they're based on. This is the original one. And so we asked for some recommendations of things that we should check out, things that'll be really cool to see that we maybe haven't seen before or haven't seen in a while, and they've got a lot of new cool building on them. So the first one I've got is supposedly a mob arena. So I'm assuming that's a place to fight creatures, maybe do some of those seasonal events where you have these really cool, you got a battle, a fleet of scary ghost mobs or something. So I'm assuming that's what's going on. We're starting out, I'm here in my little base. I don't deserve to wear this trophy gauntlet. I haven't earned it. I'm gonna switch to, I dressed my character up like Naruto, as you see here. And so now we're gonna have some IP crossover. He's got the finite gauntlet, excuse me. The finite TM.
Be careful. You don't want the cops to come get you like they did me.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we're gonna come. This is just my home base. I've got the Robo Retreat out here, looking cool. That y'all helped us build on a previous Playfulverse. So I'm gonna go check out the teleport list and I don't know, mob arena, mob spawner. I don't think that's right. I might have trouble finding this. So if any of you Playfulverse players are hanging out, let me know, how do I find the mob arena? That's what I'd like to find. In the meantime, I've got, I'm going to check out Adora, Lupinadu's Touchstone, where I heard there is a holiday. When we're getting close to the season, it's starting to be a little less hot. It's in the 80s instead of the 90s here in the 90s instead of the hundreds, I should say, here in Texas.
Charlie C7113 asked, what happened to Adobe? Back to the the contest. Adobe was like the runner-up.
It was close.
And so we didn't get around to it this time, but I would say that is very likely going to be the next one that we let you guys choose between that and something else. If there's another one you'd like to see become stairs, slopes, slabs, columns, call it out, and we will take that into consideration.
Yeah, for sure.
Now this is an awesome little arena you got here. This is the
gotta
statue.
So this has got to be the mob arena.
Yeah.
So this is, I know for a fact, we show them off a lot on Playfulverse, and so I'm happy to see that these are the mob statue. They're all blueprinted and in the workshop that are created by Ubukistan. And these are my favorite thing, pretty much on Earth. And so we've got some of these are new that I haven't seen. We've got a Boss Hog hanging out there. Rockster is looking real cool. Trog is the boss. Look at that tall Trog made out of dirt blocks and slabs and slopes, corners.
Can you fly up and take a closer look at those eyes?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you're asking how those are done. Those are arc signs. And I think...
I mean, I know, but maybe our viewers don't know.
That's right, yeah. Oh! Blizzard just is slippery because it's made out of ice shapes here. We'll fly up there a little closer. And that was a test of my flying skills. Let's see. Do you have a ridge for me to land on, Trog? He doesn't have a nose, so I'm a little... Oh, he's got a little kind of snout that we can land on.
Oh, okay, so it's an arc sign.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
It's an arc sign. Yeah.
And so I think that's what Hudabuka-san has done largely for the eyes. And so rather than use salt blocks with little assholes in the middle or something, got some truly round eyes just by using a tiny bit of arc sign magic, along with, I mean, the real magic in these is just the use of slopes and slope corners to make these cool shapes.
Brain sloth.
Yeah.
We have some echo. Sound echo. Do you want to try turning off
yeah, let's try.
one of the Yetis?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. I'm going to turn off. So I think mine is, let me turn off the other one. Let's try this. So we are on, I think, your Yeti. So let us know now that we have just one of these on. We had two microphones we were trying.
It worked last time.
Oh, that was better, much better. That fixed it. Okay, it worked last time. This is exactly what we did last time.
I would say do yours, and then we could probably move it right here.
Okay, we're gonna do one more switch here. Thanks for letting us know, folks. It wouldn't be a Playfulverse if we didn't
I
have
kept
some sort
seeing the word echo. And one of our awesome builders in Creativerse is named Echo, so I thought you guys were just like, Echo, Echo. And I'm like, yeah, I agree, he's awesome.
Yeah, well deserved.
But
out of nowhere praise. All right, cool.
Are we good? Are we good?
So I think we are on now.
There's a bit of a lag. So
we just, I believe, turned on my... Hello, yes. We turned on this one, right?
Brain Sloth's Blue Yeti.
All right, sounds a lot better, thanks. Okay, unless you let us know anything different, we're going to assume that it sounds better. So, I love this mob arena. I'm glad that we were told to check it out. It's all my favorite mob statues put in one place. I'm going to go check out this rockster. Because he's kind of, what's right beneath the rockster? This is a really looking majestic here.
That is I love, like, just kind of a shrine to all the builders in the world, or in the area. That's so cool. Yeah,
these are like box seats that you pay, tons of money for at a real arena to go see a sporting event. It's got your name on it. It's essentially a throne. Creators of the Holiday Mob Arena, great job to Azadoria, Faded Sun, Kryptonite, Adora, Lupinato Kool-Aid, and KH. Awesome work. Love to see this.
And of course, Gaia Legend says, so, are we going to get an arena mode now? That would be awesome. I don't think we really have any plans right now, but that is certainly something we would consider. I know that there's a lot of games like Creativerse that players have modded to have stuff like that, and I think that stuff is fantastic. But Creativerse is ever evolving, and we are always willing to listen to your guys' suggestions. So keep them coming. And I really like what they've done with the wood here.
Yeah, I really like it. We've called this out before in a previous Playfulverse. Whenever we see this barred wood window, maybe it's just a block I don't see a lot. And so when you use it in a big wall, it just really, what am I thinking? Just seeing these tiny, thin bars just gives the sense that there's a lot of real intricate detail to the build. Next to, kind of the bigger cube blocks and columns and all these other shapes that we have. It just really makes it feel detailed and ornate. So I really like seeing this. This is super well done. And so if you weren't around last year when we had the Halloween and the Christmas, the holiday seasonal events, I have a suspicion that those will be coming back this year. And it turns out that an arena, a big open arena for fighting is just perfect for some of those events. And so this will come in handy real soon, I think. Awesome. So
you have effectively confirmed the return of the Halloween festivities from last year. You heard it here first, folks.
That's right. All right, we're gonna go check out.
Somebody from YouTube is from Lithuania.
Hey, what's
Hello
up?
from Lithuania. I'd say hi and then your name, but I cannot pronounce it. But we're glad you're tuning in. What time is it there in Lithuania?
Yeah, it's gotta be late or something,
Probably
right?
late.
Probably late. Well, even if it's completely opposite us, it's 12 p.m. That's reasonable. You know, it's right before bedtime, maybe. But yeah, I'm just guessing. That's what Lithuania is at.
Yeah.
All right, so now we are in. So we got a note from Meatball on the forums to go check out his area, that there is a Forbidden City and a cool galactic build.
Is this the very same spicy?
Yeah, this is
Meatball,
spicy.
who is forever championing the addition of a bazooka to the game? That's
the very one. So I don't know if I went to the right touchstone here. Maybe there's some teleporters or something. I see a question there that I can answer. Coyote4009 asks, what happened to Blocky the Snowman? We can't craft it anymore. So for context, Blocky was one of the seasonal recipes from the last year's holiday event, but he got introduced into the game a little weirdly. We had the holiday event, added a bunch of cool seasonal recipes of things you can earn, and then like in January, we're like, oh yeah, here's one more. And we just kind of threw it out there, gave it to everyone. But what it turned out, there was a side effect that since we just kind of granted it to everyone without any restrictions, when new players started the game, they would see, welcome to Creativerse. You can craft a mining cell. You can craft a sword. You can craft armor. And Blocky the Snowman for some reason. And it turned out to be kind of a weird, confusing set of information to present to a new player. So Blocky has been graduated into the regular seasonal event. You're going to see him back ready to grab and unlock the regular seasonal way as soon as the holiday event is back. So stay tuned for that. We're going to make sure he's super easy to unlock, so that way there's not any problems with that. But it's just having it immediately available to everyone turned out to be kind of a funky experience for our new players, and so we wanted to clean that up a little bit.
It certainly was. So Brainsloth, if you're keeping track at home, has now confirmed 2 holiday events coming up. He
I'm on a
is
roll.
the prognosticator.
So I don't know if I'm in the right place, and if Meatball's hanging out, Meatball can tell me where to go.
Well, speaking of Meatball, Cater Tater 001 says Meatball makes amazing builds.
That's generally true, and if you ever go check out our...
Well, I was going to say, he also makes amazing subs.
Meatball subs?
Get it? Because he made this submarine.
Yeah.
But meatballs are also good in subs.
That's
right.
totally
Right.
true.
Who's with me? Okay, that was terrible. I'm so sorry.
No, I appreciate it.
No.
I appreciate any Meatball sub related.
I will carry my head down in shame the rest of the day.
Okay. I feel like I don't know where to go, and so without any additional information from Meatball, we are not gonna. Vizoon, hey, should I reveal something else? What do you think, David?
Should you? What's that?
Should I reveal something else that's coming up?
You're revealing so much stuff, but if people don't object to it, I think you should.
All right, Vizoon UK asks, is there any way we can have the smash move without being in third person? So that is something that I know for a fact the team is at least working on. I've seen, I can't tell you exactly if that's going to happen or when it'll make it into release, but I know that it's been tried out and we're trying to get the full set of those cool combat effects out to y'all. And so I saw, for example, a roll move for when you're in first person mode. And so I know we're working on those, or at least trying them out. No guarantees when that could happen, but it's definitely on the team's radar. And so great question. All right, I'm giving up on Meatball's area because I don't know what to look for. That is all I had on Playfulverse 1. I've got a couple folks just said, hey, come check out my world. It's a different world. It's not Playfulverse, but you should check it out. I kind of feel like we should do that.
Do you wanna?
Good.
Well, if you've got enough stuff, then let's go ahead and go. I was just gonna throw out the idea of touchstone roulette.
I think we should absolutely do that because Playfulverse is so big and built up, and there's so much stuff here. We found amazing builds through touchstone roulette. Like I remember one time we found that weird secret like brain sloth cult that was underground. So you never know exactly what you're gonna find. Hey, go back to your home. I'm just pushing rocks.
That was like the highlight of our streaming career.
Yeah, we always find crazy stuff when we're playing touchstone roulette. So the rules, if you haven't seen us play before, It's a pretty easy game. We go to the teleport list, and we just pick someone at random and go check out what's there. Maybe they'll have nothing. Maybe they'll have something amazing.
Let's make it collaborative this time. You keep scrolling, and I'm gonna click.
Okay. Oh,
that will go down. That one.
Lucky
Sheep.
All right, we're gonna go. Lucky Sheep often has very ambitious builds that are in various states of in progress, and so hopefully we won't spoil anything that Lucky Sheep is working on. I think Lucky Sheep plays in all sorts of worlds, and so, but we're gonna go check it out because them's the rules of Touchstone Roulette. All right.
Oh, you know what? I was here the other day. It's basically this really cool flying thing out in the middle of the ocean. So it's gonna be, you're gonna have to probably travel to that tree to get like an idea of what it looks like.
All right, let's do it. It looks like we've made our way to an airship. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So what's cool here, it's in an airship, and it's got, you have to make this kind of blimp shape, but it doesn't use a lot. It could, because I see adobe blocks there. It could use a lot of slope corners and stuff, but it says, nah, we're just gonna use straight up voxels, cube, and it still looks awesome.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go pure voxel.
Yeah. All right. So very cool. I think we could go exploring, but I feel like,
I think there might be something in the trunk of that tree.
Yeah, I see on the map, I see a bunch of pets. So
that might be fun to look at before we head over.
Yeah, go see
to
some
the
pets.
other world.
Oh, here we go.
All these poor pets are stuck on this desert island.
I know, and they all have to hang out to, like Trog and Thing usually don't hang out together.
Yeah.
But these guys, they
have tamed the wildness out of them.
Yeah, it's like Survivor. Okay, it appears there's quite a bit more going on than meets the eye here. So we are underground. I think this is a trap that Lucky Sheep has killed me in before.
Oh, yeah.
I think the trapdoor opened, and then some roof phased in for me or something, and I couldn't get out. Maybe, I think I died. So that's still there. Seeing just kind of a opened up underground area under the ocean. There's the sand that's beneath
strangely,
the ocean.
I'm thinking of Bioshock. Lighthouse in the middle of nowhere, tree in the middle of nowhere, and then all of a sudden there's this huge city underground.
Yeah.
So
cool. Here's a cool farm. I like that it's got this real kind of almost like black light colored lighting. Yeah, if I turn my light off, then it's like, whoa, how are these plants even getting nutrients? We'll never know. No photosynthesis going on here. Look at, I like how the
that is like those crops are at a rave.
Yeah, these turnips
they're just partying, man.
Really standing out here. It's turnips time to shine here in the Lucky Sheep's rave-like underground farm. All right, this was a resounding success for Touchstone Roulette. We're going to do it again. All right, do you want to take part one more time?
Oh, sure, yeah. In fact, just to prove that it's actually collaborative, boom.
All right.
Did you get one? Did I get one?
It was right next to Lucky Sheep. It was Runa Eleanor. All right, we're going. Let's see what's here.
Harley Quinn wanted to know.
Yeah.
She wants the default permissions back to just me.
I think
she's tired of setting everything manually.
So that's when you're building something. Let's say you're crafting a bunch of processors or chests. If you want to make sure that no one touches your stuff ever, then you're going to go set them all to just me. Conversely, if you're in a public world like Playfulverse, you play with a lot of folks and you're building a giant public inventory, like at the Nexus Touchstone here on Playfulverse, you want it completely the opposite way. You want it open to everyone, and you don't want to have to individually. So I think the way they got it used to be just me by default, and then we got a lot of feedback. Hey, we play in a public world, and we're having to change the permissions on thousands of chests, and so we switched it. I think the ultimate solution would be maybe to make that I think it would work to make it a personal selection. I'm going to raise that feedback to our team and see if that's something they could at least look at. There might be some corner cases I'm not thinking about what it would mean to have that be a personal setting versus world setting or something. I don't know. But let's make a note to raise that to the team.
I will Slack them right now.
Good idea. All right, so
Thanks for the suggestion. That seems like one that we could do without a ton of effort.
Yeah, it's not like adding a whole new, adding mounts to the game or something.
Or an arena
Arena
play mode.
All right, so we're here at Runa Eleanor's Touchstone. A pretty cool kind of obsidian house. I see got a nice tar fall here for, just so you always have a ready supply of tar. Next to the jungle, and kind of on the beach of the jungle. I like this area. Very interesting kind of island structure of dunes. And I see some savanna back there to the northwest. So a cool place to set up shop. Let's see, there's I think I might be seeing some stuff underwater here that warrants exploring. Oh, here we go. What? All right, we are underwater. Was that a phaser? That was. Well, welcome to Istalnat, City of Many Bubbles. Please have your paperwork ready as you proceed through the next door. Enjoy your stay.
Papers, please.
All right, let's see. Maybe I have one of those crumpled notes on me. Let's see. I don't see one, so I'll use a sign or something to kind of, or even why not a candy cane wall block? Just anything to stand in for papers.
Or
the next door.
You don't need to see my papers.
Yeah, I think that works. Let's see. Well, it says to the next door, but
Broken phaser.
I don't know.
It's probably because you don't have any papers, man.
That's true. I don't have my papers. And they probably overheard me kind of explaining how I was going to game the system. So maybe it also could be that this is just under construction, right? Like,
true. We're
just crashing Runa Eleanor's party here.
Right.
But I think we can at least go check out.
We should always give folks the benefit of the doubt because Playfulverse is a continually changing and growing and evolving world. So if it looks awesome now, and I'm sure it'll be even more cool when they finish it.
Yeah, so there's definitely a cool kind of...
This must have taken forever to build underwater.
Yeah, it keeps going and going.
Wow.
Here's a cool dome over here. The building in water remains still pretty... You have to be really determined to do it. In fact, it used to be, it might still be, but it definitely used to be one of our loading screen tips. Like, hey, building underwater is really tough. And so this is just taking that to an extreme level. Look at this. This keeps going. I'm about to drown. Let me head up to the surface.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You're going to have to get some papers so you can go in.
Yeah, I know. Am I going to drown? I'm in trouble. I must have gone down too far.
RIP brain sloth.
Happens every time.
So Vizoon UK asked, when is Brain fixing the glass and water issue? Because apparently you are now an engineer.
That's right.
And it's up to you to fix that.
All right, so the answer to that is...
And then there's somebody, the same guy. You broke the underwater with glass effect.
So I know what they're talking about, and so this is something we discussed a bit with the community ahead of time, but we ran it through some of our MVP players. There's our sneak preview players, essentially a trade-off. The thing that we wanted to accomplish was, in the last update, you can take any sort of interesting shaped item like, bamboo or a door or a corner, anything that's not a perfect cube, and now put it underwater, and you don't see that box of air around it that really broke the immersion of building underwater. And so we took this change to our sneak preview players to say, hey guys, what do you think? We are aware that there's some trade-offs where if you are along the edge of water and you have an item right next to it, it might make it where you're not seeing some faces of the water because they're getting hidden for the same reason that now you don't see the water box drawn around these items underwater. And so the resounding kind of response from our sneak preview players is, OMG, this opens up so much new building underwater. That said, there are some specific things that were kind of cool before that now don't work the same way.
Yep.
One of my very early builds that I did in Creativerse, I remember I made a glass hourglass that had lava in it, and the lava was dripping down. I was very proud of it. And so now I bet if I went to look at that, I'm not going to see the lava along the edges of that glass hourglass, because those faces are getting hidden because of the thing that allows me now to build underwater without air boxes around everything. And so we're aware of some of those inconsistencies. For now, we think that it's a trade-off that was worth making because of the building that it opens up underwater. We just saw this vast, epic underground kind of dome, and you can have all sorts of stuff being built underwater, and it looks not crazy, right? It looks like just not unexplainable cubes of air. But we're going to continue to take your feedback. There may be some corner cases where we can go revisit. It depends on whether, you know, there's some way to distinguish between those two cases, right? Like, here is where I want my bamboo underwater to look really nice and not have a box around it. But here is also where I want water to be visible next to my glass block or something. So we're going to continue to kind of hear your feedback on those and investigate if maybe there are some corner cases that are possible to clean up. And so thanks for calling that out. To answer the question, when am I going to fix that? Never, ever, ever.
And Vizian just clarified he mentioned you because he brought it up in the forums. I knew what you meant. I was just giving you a hard time. So Lucas Marsulionis on YouTube asks, so wait, about what is this video about? Who picket the darkness or goo? I'm going to assume he's asking about Lumite or goo. Mm-hmm. And we talked early on that we had a contest for people to pick which block between Lumite or goo they'd like to see made into slabs, slopes, stairs, corners in a future update. And we announced the results of that the other day, and then we brought it up again today. And this is the perfect time to bring up the fact that we have a giveaway to celebrate Lumite's victory. Brainsock, do you want to?
I sure do. So I'm going to
start to a world first.
I'm going to start loading up this world, in case there's a loading screen that takes a while. So we received an invite to this world by Unlucky Fried Kitten.
Oh, I love Unlucky Fried Kitten screenshots on our forums. I'm excited.
So I believe that what they said, if I'm recalling correctly, is that there's going to be here at the world spawn, there's going to be a teleporter set up that we can go find a bunch of cool stuff. So while we are loading that up, I think this is a terrific time to do what you were saying. We are going to have a little bit of a, not a giveaway, but oh, my cursor is not available. Oh, here we go.
Just push the Windows button.
I got it.
Did I? Yes.
So we're going to reveal a new promo code. You can go use this to plug into the store and get a bundle of stuff in celebration of the winner
right here,
in celebration of the winner of the Battle of the Block sets. The store code is victory.
And the bounty is full of a lot of Lumite goodness. So it is live now. You can go right into the game and claim that in a store. Just type the redeem code button, type in victory, and it'll be yours to keep. And yours to just kind of get excited about the fact that in a future update we'll have some more options. For
Is that set up right now? Can I go claim it?
You sure can.
So we're going to go to the store. Victory, all caps. It can be any caps, but I felt like being very emphatic in using all caps.
I feel your emphaticness.
Yeah.
There it is.
We've redeemed the Team Lumite Victory Bundle, and so you can see what's in here. A pretty good spread. So we got some of those blocks that are going to receive all those variants. Mm-hmm. You don't have to bother to craft any unless you want a ton of them, because we're giving you some. And because it's Lumite, some Lumite for good measure.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Nice bundle. Okay, so Lucky Sheep's Comet Lounge, Starfighter Hangar, Dragon Class Gunship, Cargo Mech Dock, Cargo Freighter, Refuel Shuttle. There's a lot of cool stuff.
Which one have we been suggested?
I don't recall if there was a specific suggestion, so I think we're just going to pick one. I'd like to see the exobiology research. Here we go. This is right in the same little area. What?
Oh my goodness.
How is that? I'm like, what even is that?
Wow.
So, okay, I see some...
Speaking of Bioshock, that is, like, impressive.
So I'm seeing some crystals that I know are from the Frost bundle.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of Frost bundle stuff here. I see the Frost vines. I see these kind of crystals. I think, is that the snow-buried container over there that have the crystals sticking out of various... And then maybe it's got some lighting nearby that's... Can I get inside there? I'd really... Here we go. Is it locked? No.
Gotta be fast, though.
It's kind of an airlock.
Unlucky Fried Kitten is hanging out on YouTube chat. They say it's an alien biome.
Sure is. So
I have seen screenshots of this.
that's what that is. That's the... I totally didn't even recognize this. Like, what?
It's the tombstone thingy.
Who's hitting me? Who's hitting me?
Thing?
No, things
Or is
chilling.
it that you're burning?
No, I don't know what that was. Okay. Is that corrupted water? Oh, corrupted water.
Corrupted water, yeah.
All right. So these are the corrupted obelisks. Turn on their slide. I was like, what item is that? I didn't even recognize it. That is terrific. And it fits right in with these kind of frost crystals. That is awesome creativity.
That's like a tip for the books for like building just a cool bridge, a cool walkway where you have crystals on the side. Repurposing stuff that was originally intended to be a sign but works just great as other stuff too, and that's honestly one of our favorite things about these Playfulverse streams is seeing what you guys do with this stuff.
Absolutely. Here's another example. This is Grum's Temple Garden. That's kind of inset into the ground. The planter is kind of in the style of the Hidden Temple bundle, but here these flowers can kind of go anywhere, and they have these mysterious, awesome kind of firefly-like particle effects coming off. Works perfect in a alien type biome. Here I like that. It's like purified air or air coming into the biome. That's going to be from the industrial smokestack, I want to say. So very awesome stuff. Okay.
It looks like they created basically a home for Thing, and I can totally see how the Thing would feel much more at home there.
Thing is right at home there for sure.
Yeah.
Here we got some kind of workstations. Looking at... Maybe they're playing Creativerse, I guess, right?
That would be awesome.
I think that's what I'm seeing here is that all these people, these are kind of...
Inception, game within a game.
Yeah,
Let's go deeper.
They're just playing Creativerse here in Creativerse. Which I'd love to see. Okay, I think this will take us back. I would like to check out one or two more of these. Oh. No, someone says, where's the Playful crew? The screen is blank. No, we should be up here.
Yeah, we're up, and I'm looking over on the monitor up here. We're on screen.
All right. ADL, I am Thadium. Let me know what you're talking about, because I don't know. All right. Let's go see a Dragon class gunship, I think. That feels sufficiently different from this alien biome we just saw.
So apparently this place is a blueprint in the workshop. Unlucky Fried Kitten says there's an explanation for what that place exactly is in the blueprint description. Unlucky Fried Kitten, if you want to tell us the name of that, I can call it out so people can find it.
Yeah. Black Project's Bunker. So a lot of these are not maybe hooked up. Dragon's Lair Hangar. I don't know if it's... Let's see. This is the one we took. Did we just get lucky with one that... So maybe I'm in a weird state or something here. I'm not able to teleport in these. I'm going to go ahead and remove the store code from the screen. We'll show this one more time before the end, I think.
But yeah, if you're just joining us, victory is the code. Get a Lumite bundle to celebrate Lumite winning the Battle of the Blocks.
I'm going to try one more time just by exiting and rejoining because that was a lot of cool stuff. But a lot of my teleporting wasn't working, so maybe it's my fault. So I'm going to try restarting.
So a couple people keep... I've seen several folks asking for more blue blocks.
More blue blocks.
That is... we hear you. We feel your pain on that. We are looking into ways to do that. And not just by us manually adding more blocks every time, but other possibilities. That's all I'm going to say at the moment.
Yeah.
But we're thinking about that because we know you guys like to customize, and we'd love to give you more options for that. So
yeah.
It is on our mind.
Definitely on our mind.
Unlucky Fried Kitten says the name of the blueprint is the what was on the sign is Exobiology Research Institute.
All right.
So Exobiology Research Institute.
I bet if you go to the workshop and search for exobiology, only one thing will come up. That's my guess.
I think you're probably right.
All right, so I'm just gonna try another one of these. So I think there must be. I'm having trouble here. So we will. Unlucky. There's so much cool stuff here. We will revisit in a future stream. I think I must be in some sort of glitch state where I'm not going through, but no biggie. We will be back because this is too cool.
I am just going to go ahead and throw the link to this blueprint in chat so you guys can check it out.
So we're going to try, no, not Jark. Yeah. So we got a note from Dio the Creative that said, hey, check out my touchstone on Dark J's world. So let's see if we can find that. Hopefully it's an easy world to find. That one looks password locked, so I don't think that's wrong. So maybe, I don't know which one, which Dark J world, so maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to go sneaking into worlds that are password locked or something.
Are you talking about Dio the Creative?
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked right here, it's Dark J server.
Dark J server, okay. It looks like this one. All right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a try here.
Good catch.
Hopefully we're not trespassing. Whoa. How long is the code good for? Asked Coyote4009. I think in the past we've done like 24 hours or something, so we'll keep it up a few days. What do you think? Around through the weekend, maybe?
Yeah, let's do through the weekend.
Okay.
Because last time we did it, a couple times we've done it like short, and people were sad that they didn't get a chance to get it. So we'll give you a few extra days to get this one.
Yeah, so we don't know exactly when it'll end. Probably just up to us whenever we go manually disable it. We'll make sure it runs through the weekend, so that way if we, everyone's at work right now or whatever, but if you can load up and play this weekend, go claim that code, and you'll be golden. You'll be a Lumite.
Server leader I am that I am says, David, your hair is different. Are you in hippie mode? This, truth be told, is I woke up and came to work and didn't do anything to my hair mode. So I thought I would. You know what? I knew that I was going to be on a live stream, and I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's just throw caution to the wind. So if I'm a hippie, then I'm a hippie.
All right, so we're looking for Dio.
There he is.
I see a note from Ghostwalker that says, hey, that happened to me one time where I couldn't teleport. I had to close the game out. So if we have any trouble on this server, then we might switch to our regular cam. I don't know, we'll just decide what to do. We'll play it by ear, but we might have to do that. What's the code again? Victory. And we'll put that up on the screen here in a little bit.
Yep.
All right, so again, I'm in a case where I don't know. I feel like we've seen this area before, but is this the same as that adventure, Dio the Creative? I know you have an adventure that's kind of got an aesthetic like this, where you're going and entering numerical codes or something, if I recall. All right, well, lead the way, Dio. You're right in front of me.
Always nice to have a guided tour.
Yeah. Dio got the, I think that's the Brawler badge displaying by his name. What are them badges? Lower tunnels, all right. Yeah, this is awful familiar. I wonder if it's been part of a adventure. Well, even if we're just on our way somewhere, this is super cool. I do feel like I'm in. It was called Lower Tunnels. I feel like I'm in a long abandoned mining system or sewer, or some sort of cool industrial type area. Mixing these industrial blocks along with a lot of just decorative stone slabs. I see some bedrock wall. Creates a cool effect. A lot of I think these are just the one of the industrial lights. See, just a plain industrial light gives you that really cool kind of orangey glow. That looks just perfect here. I do my best not to die, so I'm carefully.
Everybody wants to see you die.
Well, I already drowned one time. In fact, I'm going to have to go back and retrieve my body. Oh man, here we go.
This is really a really cool build. The use of lighting here is just fantastic.
Oh, I wanted to get to the edge to see this without falling. All right. I don't want to turn my flashlight
You're
on.
gonna fall.
I'm enjoying
You know
this
you're
kind
gonna
of
fall.
ambient lighting here.
And that's why you're gonna fall.
Yeah, well, if that happens, it happens. Maybe I'm being stubborn. Where did Dio go? Here we go. I would be a little nervous walking on this bridge in real life, I think.
Ooh.
Just smash that
Thanks for
mirror to
clearing out
smithereens.
that mirror, Dio.
Not only is it Dio the creative, it's Dio the mirror smasher.
Mm-hmm. Dio the awesome.
That's right. I think that name was taken, and so Dio had to go with Dio the creative.
Yeah, just great use of industrial blocks, Dio. Really love it.
This place is huge. We've been traveling for like 5 minutes, a couple minutes,
Yes.
and it's all themed exactly the same. It's built working onto this place a little bit, so this is kind of a opening into a natural. That's what's really cool. So it's built right into the world, right?
Right.
These natural stalactite and bedrock. Even I saw some lava caves peeking through. Some tar. Oh yeah, we're just into kind of a natural cave here. Secret passage. Okay, let's check it out. I see. Someone's got a blueprint in progress. I bet we could. I wonder if we could drop the draw distance on those kind of outlines like that. I think if I'm that far from the blueprint, I don't necessarily need to see, like those. Now we're getting a little closer. It's right over here.
Arctic Wolfie, it was a while up, a couple minutes back, asked if, and we get this question a lot, do we have any plans for the ocean? By which I can only assume they mean mobs, some ocean creatures, maybe some additional blocks or something. The mobs thing is probably the easier thing to do. We have talked about it. I know there's a lot of interest for it, and it is something that we are continually talking about. It again comes down to can we fit this in with all of the other stuff that we really feel strongly about getting in the game, because we do get a lot of feedback, and ocean is just, ocean creatures are just one of them. So it's definitely something we're thinking about, and the more you guys ask and bring it up, the more we're just like, man, we got to do that at some point. So please keep asking, and in fact, I'll go tell them right now after the stream that it came up a couple times. So they're in the door right behind me. I'm coming for you guys if you're watching.
Do you already know how you don't get lost in here? This is the most enormous bill, is spanning claims and claims and claims. I'm getting lost just following you. So this is more of a, I like that different areas have real consistent lighting. So we got blue lighting here. It's more of just kind of a stone, less industrial block, although we got, industrial door and steam and stuff, but a lot of stone is starting to feel kind of more modern, I want to say, or... Climbing on that ceiling ladder.
And then on the topic of ocean, a couple people, including just now Cool 571, said,
Do you ever get lost?
If you guys make ocean mobs, I think the swimming should be better. Swimming improvements. I think I've heard talk about swimming improvements. Have you?
I don't know. So I know that a lot of, for the last update, which involved, of course, the third-person player mode and just a whole new way that your player traverses the world, that swimming was part of that. But I think that there's still some polish that could still need to be done. I saw a couple of folks commenting that it's and I felt prey for this, right? That it was a little hard to swim up in the world, or at least it doesn't work the same way that it used to, which might bear looking at. And so, yeah, I mean, if you have specific feedback on, hey, I spend all the time, a ton of time building underwater, and these are kind of the issues that I run into, that is awesome feedback to pass along.
Yep.
When it comes to stuff like that, it turns out a lot of our players are really just a tremendous resource. So we play all the time, and but it's such a big game that there's going to be systems that our players have much more just kind of hands-on experience with than we could ever have just by we only have individual lifetimes that we can pack so much into. And this is insane.
I feel like we could just keep going. Like it would be, 5 hours later, we'd still be.
That's what it seems like.
Exploring.
Did he just jump?
It's almost like he made Black Mesa down here.
Where'd you go, Dio? Where are you? This way. All right. So I think because this has been such a big kind of zone, once we finish up with this, then we can kind of show that code one more time and finish up. What do you think, Dio?
I think that sounds great. Ronnie the Zombie says, just got off work, best way to relax to a live stream. I really enjoy hearing that. I'm glad that you find this entertaining, because that's the reason we do this is just because there's so much awesome stuff out there that you guys have made. We just want to show it off to you guys, and just kind of hang out with you and answer your questions. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. And then Dee Christensen on YouTube, right below that question, asks, are there any plans for leaf decay? That is a frequent request that has been with us from the beginning. The challenge with leaf decay is that the way our trees work in Creativerse, a lot of them form canopy that connects. So it'd be tricky to figure out how to, tell the leaves to stop when you've cut down like one trunk and not just destroy the entire canopy. But I think we have recently talked about something we can do to help make it easier to clear trees.
Right, I think that's a way to think about that. So leaf decay is a solution, and really the way to think about that is what is the issue that to be addressed, and that's hey, it's really hard. Sometimes I want to clear out trees; they're in my way, and I want to build something. So leaf decay is one thing, but maybe easier ways to take down trees that don't require a ton of resources. We do the best way, I think, the most precise and I think this is a good place. I'm kind of stuck. Hopefully gonna kill me, and I think so. Dio, thanks for the guided tour. I think we're gonna call it quits here. I will come retrieve my my death statue here in a little bit, but let's go ahead and exit this world. So I was in the middle of saying, yeah, that's the way I like to think about it. I'm gonna go back to our big screen, David.
And I'm just adding a little something to the chat.
Cool. Is to think about what is the problem, and the problem is it's hard to clear out these big trees, and so leaf decay might be one solution, but there might be others, and so that's something we continue to talk about because we know that out of all the things we added in the game, that's kind of a remaining something that we could address.
I've got something that could help take away your leaf decay woes, and that is a sweet, sweet bundle of Lumite goodness. My colleague Brainsloth is going to flash a promo code on the screen right now.
There it is.
Victory, which you can enter in the Creativerse store right now.
Oh, Echo is back. All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, because we have both. As I was saying, Victory is the code. Go grab it in the store. It is a awesome bag of Lumite goodness to celebrate the fact that Lumite was all of your guys' choice. We asked, you spoke, and Lumite, rather than goo, is the block that you want made into the stairs, the columns, slabs, slopes,
Corners.
All the things.
Yes, so make sure you grab that bundle. We'll leave it up through the weekend for you to grab. It's got some Lumite walls in it, some Lumite ore and bars, so definitely grab it. It'll be a little help for you.
Someone pointed out, on the topic of leaf decay, they need all of their leaves to create massive gardens, and if leaf decay was added, that would be impossible to do. Some people, that's a good point, actually really enjoy building with leaves, and leaf decay would kind of make the game poor experience for them.
Yeah, so, all right. I think we had one thing left that we wanted to do before the end of the stream, David, didn't we?
We sure did. And who was it? Gaia Legend. It was about 20 minutes back, asked us, I didn't read it out at the time in chat, but asked if we were working on any other games. And turns out we are working on other games. There's one called Star Child that's coming out next year. It's going to be on both flat screen and in virtual reality. The other is Super Lucky's Tale. We've talked about Super Lucky's Tale before. It's a game that launched last year on Xbox One and Windows 10, and now, just under a week ago, it is launched on Steam.
Yeah.
So, Creativerse is on Steam. Super Lucky's Tale is on Steam. Now you all have zero excuse not to at least check it out.
Yeah, go check it out.
So we're just going to show you a quick 1-minute video that I put together, some footage from the game.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and sign off. We'll switch to the video and then we'll call it a day. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Check out this video, this little clip on Super Lucky's Tale on...
Come on!
Well, I know Brainsloth said we were going to sign off. It turns out he actually just had to go to the bathroom really bad. I figured I'd just come back and say thank you all so much for joining Playfulverse. We hope to see you again next time. And until then, keep up the awesome work. See you later.